time to betting because it's gonna be an awesome game coming up from the venue down to the southern side Millwood Laurier. It's gonna be a kind of balance flight ball, but I do know there's a lot of flashing of this one. We're looking at the first game kind of marking their territory for the team. Will they still drop at the dropping points like how they did in the first game, or will they have to shift? Yeah, dropping points is all about making the drop shot, making sure you have to loot, and just to rotate into the safe zone. It's all about the survival next.
Yeah, absolutely. Survival will be key. Drop points will be key. Looting will be key. Oh my goodness, so many keys here. My locksmith will be so happy. And now, just look at this. At least this fly path. Yeah, sorry, Chicha. I just had to say it. But nevertheless, thanks to this flight path, at least Bigetron Arof, who likes to drop on the side of Novo, will have that chance. Earlier was difficult for them. They had to make a long way in. That's why we did see Boyka had to drop at somewhere further and had to take a vehicle onto Novo, but well, they will have a chance right here. But I'm just looking at, are they going to drop there? And now the circle goes on the opposite side, which is more towards Gatka this time.
I do want to see if it's going to be a query because sometimes the circle is very deceiving. Where the moment you thought it will be in the smack middle of it for the last couple of circles, it's just have to skew suddenly a different direction. But jumping into KOG around school area, it's going to be okay for them. No teams are contesting this vicinity, while Onyx happened to share the same place with Martin. And Martin from Illuminate the Murder happens to be solo here. Is he actually trying to scout it out for the team? Or he's just happened to be lost. He needs a compass. He needs his teammates. And it seems like it's not fun if he gets sandwiched between two players of Onyx Esports around that corner. And it's very close by. Will Nick try to make a first move first? Or Martin will try to get this engagement and build this one out?
Oh, if Martin engages, Nick has another one just beside him, another team member. So Martin is right sandwich right here. We can see here Martin just trying to go in and out. Senses someone is in front, someone's behind. Oh, Kappa have moving and they're getting closer and closer towards Martin. So it's going to be tough here for Martin. How is he going to get out of this? I'm not too sure about that. But pretty sure that, there goes the first nade. But Amjo is nearby as well. Amjo can come and support his teammate. But Martin, there you go. The rooftop is taken over by Cape. And those footsteps definitely will be very confusing for Martin.
Especially it's on top of that roof, but the rest of Illuminate kind of get the information from Martin, giving it orders to the team. SOS straight away, they are coming in with an eye side of AKM. Martin tried to just keep the tabs on, giving pressure not to get Onyx players inside of that particular building here. We're talking about Armjohn and Velmoth coming in. He's buying time for the rest of Team Illuminate to come in to give him extra hands. While Cape only having a pistol with no helmet. That's a big bunny head if you ask me, but it won't cover him from a lot of gunshots later on. The bullets will not be missed that much when it comes to this level of play. We're talking about all the world bass here. Who wants to go for the World League later on? Already arrived Armjohn, waiting for the right time to open fire. He knows he don't want to give away his position way too early until all the rest of the teams are here, but happen to be around the corner there. If I'm not mistaken, King of Gamers Club, Braga might just want to join in too.
Yeah, we do see here. Looks like they try to go for the pre-fire, and Avrilo looks like the shots do not connect yet. Tries to move and get closer and closer, but is that a good idea here? Not too sure about that because he will have company as he goes closer towards the side of Martin. Martin now about half life left. Martin will try to go out here. The shots do not connect there. Still trying to go zigzag, but Martin have been knocked down by Avrilo. And now they will finish off Martin. Not a good start for Illuminate the Murder. Armjohn as well as Belfort. They are still the same compound of Armjohn with the shots being fired out, but does not connect that. Do you still want to stay here? But now getting away is not going to be easy. Just look at this. Nick and Kappa is close to Armjohn.
I love that graphics coming up from production crew. That's really cool. If you ask me, Verlo got himself that first blood ever. He is the first killer in the game. He got himself 1 extra point for the team, and that is very informative, by the way. But Joan here trying to revenge back what they have lost for Martin and Velmoth, and also Godot coming up from the sides. They are trying to get every corner covered possible. All the angles are being played here for eliminate the murder, but at the same time, they don't have as much men as Onyx has. So will KOG butt in as third party coming in very late into the party and just have to clean the mess up for themselves, or will Onyx stay and stand their grounds, or Illuminate will clean everybody off even though they are one man short?
Yeah, we have seen what happened earlier. Onyx previous game wasn't a good ending, so they don't want to make any unnecessary moves this time because, well, we are still at 15 teams, so you don't want to bow out with minimum points on the standings. So now they are clearly playing this way more safely, although they know they have the numbers. It's 4 against 3 at this point. Now, just look at the circle again. Team Secret maintaining their same drop point. Same goes with RRQ Athena. Same drop point as well, but nobody is actually at the military base island. Where is Bigetron Arrow? I don't see them. Okay, I can't see to locate them. Choo, do you see it, or am I missing something here?
What I see, there's no love for this other side of a map. That's kind of sad if you ask me.
Yeah,
no
I
love
know,
shit
right?
at all. But I kind of think that they probably squeezing in between the other teams that are in the same compound. Yeah, I kind of noticed there's no Bigetron arrow here, aside from Red Alice is coming up from farm. Orange is the one that will cut through into that Rose Hawk if they want to go towards the north. But Chinky will be a very hot spot for now because Buzz Gaming, RRQ, and even Team Secret marching themselves into the same direction there. Talent, the one who will be coming up very late. Same goes for Yoodo again, coming up from this northern part of the map, Starboy area. Well, we have actually Blacklist taking a longer route, going outside of a circle for a bit, shooting range, going up to Savannah, and then maybe they will go in later than everybody else. But Pachinki, we do know RRQ and Team Secret is very familiar with this town itself.
Yeah, they are definitely very familiar with that town, the town of Pachinki. They are almost like the mayors of Pachinki, you can call it. But Box Gaming, they are moving closer to RRQ, as we can see on the map there. King of Gamers, they are, well, pretty far away, but yeah, it looks like they won't engage for now. But look at this, talking about engagement, Illuminate the murder, they have got a knock onto Kate, and now Nick is in trouble. He's been knocked down as well. Illuminate the murder, just murdering everybody here. The Thailand representative just flushing everyone now, and Arvelo has been knocked down as well. And there you go, Illuminate the murder, eliminating Onyx at 15 plays. That is an amazing flush out by Illuminate, murdering everybody in the compound.
The table has turned. If you ask me, that was phenomenal. They had last man that Onyx Esports had, and they actually the first one to be out there for their their one member being out the first blood. But I do notice, I have to mention, I think Bigetron Arrow is actually the first team to be out there, because the moment we actually witnessed that engagement, that fight just now, it's already down to 15 teams now. On top of this hill, just on the outskirts of Pachinki, we're looking over RRQ, trying to pin down Matai, who just passing by. And that death is not yet prepared for Matai. He will live another day, while G9 and the rest of the team will camp this one out, staying in the higher ground, waiting for all the vehicles to actually park themselves here. We're talking about Boss Gaming, happen to pass by where they are at as well. So G9 and the rest of Team RRQ, they will have to make a decision next, whether they will join in into a migration or going into another compound, or will they just stay there, because Blacklist is already on the go with their cars, their vehicles, their Dacia. Look at that circle. Team Talent and Young and Galacticus will rotate this later than everybody else.
Yeah, looks like it's going to be a far journey for them to get into the circle, but doesn't look like there's a lot of gatekeeping happening here. A lot of them seems to like to play in the middle of the circle. Just look at how colorful it is. But now moving over to Yoodo Gank. Oh, Yoodo Gank, they're going to play this really aggressively. Manparang taking a couple of hits there by AK, and AK now shooting Drax now, but AK have been knocked down instead. Drax still managed to get away with it, but Jumper looks like he's in trouble. Manparang needs to do a captain's play, but unfortunately Manparang have been finished off by Michael, and Drax trying to get the revenge from the long range shot, but cannot get the knockdown yet. And Drax with the first AK may need to leave his teammate there. Yangon Galacticos, they have secured themselves in this area, but looks like Drax, they are not going to let them go. Try to get the flank on it, and Brado try to get the flank off for another angle as well. Try to say Jumper because it's important for the one. Oh, the blue is unkind.
It just have to be this time for Yoodo again. They got themselves a first chicken of the day, but straight away the game is just disrespecting them in the second game. They need to save Jumper because he is the fragger. They lost one fragger for themselves there. I'm talking about the captain himself already being a boss here, and I'm sure he will be trying to spectate as much as they can to help the teams. And Drax tried to spray it out. He got one for Young Galacticos, one knocked and one down. And it seems like they're trying to get one sack, and one sack is faster than everybody else. Michael is out in the open as well. Alfredo and Jumper try to locate his position there with a DP28 sack, trying to get his position right. But it's just so hard because Jumper almost depleted his helmet there, but still taking the challenge head on, trying to toss that smoke on the across that side of the road. And Jumper trying to locate where is one sack, and the blue is closing in. This is not a win-win. It's one to lose situation for both teams right now if they overstay themselves way too much.
Oh yeah, just talking about overstay. Immediately one side just rotate out of the blue zone, because yeah, how long can you stay there? But I must say that was a really good U-turn play by Yoodo Gank. Although they lost Manparang, but it was a really good play. But here you go, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to know would you get if we can get that peak viewership? Yes, this is it. Special crates for everyone. For one crate, you would get, with 150,000 viewers, you get one crate. 200,000 viewers, two crates. And if we can hit 3,000 concurrent viewership, you can get 3 crates. And when I say you, it's actually all of you. All the PUBG Mobile players in Southeast Asia will receive those crates with an opportunity to get that permanent epic set. I definitely would want one of those. So come on, do it for yourself. Do it for me. Do it for everyone else. Share the stream out. Ask everyone to watch it.
It's all of us. It's all of us. I'm doing the same thing. I'm opening the live stream on every device possible. But back to the games. Ruins. Try to captain this one out. Golden Cats is not taking their claws out just yet. We're down to Godka region, who is... I mean, like, Gaka is really very heavily populated right now. Yoodo Gank trying to play it very late that they overstayed themselves just now. Hopefully, they can reset themselves and loot more in terms of their utility-wise, because they are really low on health the last time we saw them. Blacklist, on the other hand, is still pulling around hospital, not going to go into the circle like the rest of the team that already right smack in the middle of it. It's really fun to watch if we can get into the in-depth vision here. Bigetron, Luxy, and the rest of the Raid Aliens climbing out that higher ground, while Box Gaming is still scouting the region or the area, that compound itself, making sure nobody else will be the third party to get that advantage onto them. While Bigetron got himself a lot of structure to play with, and now Box Gaming have to think twice about initiating the fight against the Raid Aliens now, because apparently they are in the open field.
Absolutely, but Yuga looks like he was sprayed a shot, try to get the explosion on the vehicle, but not going to be easy because the smokes do help the side of Bigetron Alien. Now they're just relocating their vehicle just so that it does not get exploded by Box Gaming. Now all 4 of them in a similar compound. Now we move over to the high grounds. From the low ground to the high ground, we do see here Talon as well as Morph on the same hill here. This is the peak of this map, ladies and gentlemen, but looks like not only one team wants this, another team wants this as well. So can they do this? Can they overtake more for the peak of this hill? It is still within the circle though, so they still have time for now.
Oh, Boss Gaming ramming into that compound. The rest of the team will follow the footsteps of this scout just now. A Team Secret holding to this compound for themselves. They have a lot of buildings for them to play with. There's a lot of walls for them to cover themselves with. Yuhai is playing super safe this time. Last time we remembered, he is one of the first one to get down and being knocked down into the box straight away. But now they start initiating a war from the Red Aliens going against Box Gaming. So these two teams are actually one of the most aggressive teams out there, respectively to their own region. But Bigetron, they are not going down as well. Both teams try to show their dominance about the long distance combat that they can have. Luxy is one of the great snipers there is in the game. The twins are really good when it comes to any battle, any combat is possible. But Boss Gaming Louis seems to having a hard time there to just survive or sustain himself. There's a lot of tapping coming from every single direction there. They are right smack in the middle of everybody else, attracting too much attention from the side of Bigetron. They're having a hard time to march themselves towards the circle.
Yep, marching towards the circle. That will be very, very important. Even Nobu is excited for the PMPL SEA Finals here, Season 1, ladies and gentlemen. Well, yeah, that's where I know Nobu is excited because we are as excited as well, just like everyone else. But just look at the circle. There is an airdrop smack in the middle there. Just again, it could troll everyone. RRQ is close by to the airdrop, but oh, look at this action pack here. And Blacklist, one of them have been eliminated, unfortunately. Orange, they do like this sort of pits here. We have seen this in the close scrims that they do well in this sort of pits and they do well now. So looks like consistency is a little bit there for Orange. And now moving over to Team Secret, looks like they are trying to relocate themselves. Yes, they are just outside of that circle, but they need to fend off like 4 other teams to get in there.
I don't know about this drain pit. I think it's more into a really death pit for them if they overstate themselves there, because it's a really good place to drop a nade. But look at Zabro with grenade kill just now. Team Secret knocked one. They got one member's knocked down here. Malta is bleeding out. Blacklist try to march towards them, try to rush it out. But at the same time, the smoke is making them unsure of the whereabouts of Team Secrets for the current being. We have another team come up from behind Bigetron who actually being attracted too much attention now, going into the attention of Blacklist and RRQ. And it seems like Blacklist is the one being sandwiched by Orange and also Team Secret. Aside from that, RRQ is hovering their vision there as well. Down to KOG in a different side of the map here. Morph almost knocked down here with that explosion. There's a lot of raining of nades all over the place. Just imagine how many nades these guys had on their end. And now Brother rushing in will be the end of Team Morph. And they place themselves kind of in a hot position. And that grenade kill by KOG, King of Gamer themselves by Boss, almost wipe out except for Zabro there. The only sole survivor left for his team.
Yeah, then here we go. Looks like, Zabro is in trouble now. His vehicle is damaged and now Zabro ready to abandon ship, but looks like the long range shot coming out from KOG managed to take out Zabro, and looks like Mob will bow out at 13th place. Now, moving on to Team Secret, lots of busyness here, lots of people, lots of other teams to deal with, and there you go, the fight will come hard and fast.
Team Secret, they want in the circle. They want it badly. They are forced to prone right now. We're only supposed to cover the ground and not much structure to work with. They only have a couple of trees here to take cover with. And Blacklist is playing the terrain that Nate let us straight on top of Aeon. That was absolute amazing with that smoke eluding their visions there, but still managed to land one nade on. They have Apex to cover with, but iShot, he has no clue where he's spraying just a random spray, but Team Secret emerged as the victor in this one as Blacklist plus themselves at 12th spot, but it's not over yet because they have one more team marching towards them. Orange try to make sure they eliminate Team Secret right now, who's trying to reset themselves, but Luxy have to butt in. Bigetron is going against Orange. The same goes for Team Secret as well. So it's 2 teams versus 1 team, and Orange didn't see that one coming at first.
Oh, Orange, too focused on Team Secret. We have talked about this before, where you too focused on one team, you can get backstab, and that's exactly what happened with Bigetron doing right now. Looks like they're taking out one by one right here. Just look at the positioning of Orange. They have to back down back into straight, but that could be a very difficult place to come out from. POV looks like he will need to try to get out of this, but Bigetron, they want blood. You know, they are really good with compound close quarters fight. They can get the kills here, but Team Secret, they need to find an exit plan because they are outside of the circle. RRQ will wait for them if they rotate straight in.
Oh, this circle is not favoring much of the players except for KOG right now. They are actually having the solid ground on them, but the DP28 is just beautiful straight from Micro Boy. Almost last take of health. That's just literally 1% of HP level. Micro Boy managed to duck it down in the very last minute, but G9 is still giving a lot of pressure on the side of Team Secret. Team Secret stuck. And so many teams are here. Bigetron, everybody is just focusing on Team Secret, which is very attractive right now. Got themselves at top 10, 9 for Team Secret, bowing out for the show. But now RQ Earning is going all full on aggressive against the teams. It's right in front of them. Box Gaming is having a hard hurdle in front of them. Try to overcome this with Talon joining in the last minute out of nowhere. Look at Ernie spraying that with M416, making sure he's giving so much pressure. It's almost impossible for the other teams to move. They are hugging this rim of a circle as tight as they can.
The circle isn't good friends with Team Secret earlier. It forced them to make a rotation, and it's a big rotation that they needed to make. So, and unfortunately, gatekeeping happening at the same time, so it's not good for them. But look at this, KOG spraying on the side of Golden Cat, which is just across them, and get one knockdown. Can they get a second knockdown here? Braga with the shot spray, do go out, connects a little bit there, 50% health onto Nongbi right now. Nongbi needs trying to find a good angle, but Nongbi looks like he's been knocked down as well by Concept on the other angle. They have all the angles covered here, and now they need to make it to the circle because nobody is in the circle at this point. EQ is bleeding out, and there's no way to save EQ. Zoop on behind, looks like he's taking a couple of damage there. Drax managed to get the knockdown and kill off of Zoop, and now looks like the rest of Golden Cat, they need to reset quickly because teams are coming in hard and fast.
At this point, it's anybody's games. Apparently, nobody's actually right in the safe zone. And we're talking about everybody playing in super wide, uncovered area. Open field is a really tough play for all the players. Bia trying to give a lot of pressure on this side. We're down to 6 teams only. And now RQ still having the most advantage. There is 5 kills for KOG right now. But RQ having the most men. KOG is second to that. Braga keep taps on the side of Golden Cats 13, and also EQ is bleeding out just now. I think he's away already. RRQ marching in, they are going in pairs. Gina with Bear while DTE with Ernie. This pairs is going full aggression. 13 simply just bleeding now in the blue zone. He tried to walk it slow, but Braga see that one coming. He's happy, got himself extra 1 point, and Golden Cat plays themselves at 6. It's down to only 5 teams in the second match of the day.
Oh man, that slow walk. I'm wondering should he just like give himself to,
it's like,
yeah.
kill me, bro. Can you hit me? I'm trying to matrix it out like slow motion.
Yeah, absolutely. I almost felt that you should just give yourself to the blue if that's gonna happen, really. Oh man, but now looks like Yoodo Gang will bow out at 5th place, taken out by the bad boys, showing that they're really bad in Madara. Oh, tanking out the blue right here. He is doing the Dr. Badru here. And okay, it's still 7 more first aids that he has, but won't be enough to actually tank it out all the way. That's not going to be possible. So RRQ right now, they are somewhat in the circle together with their neighbors here, KOG as well as the bad boys and Talon. Looks like they have Pino just moving into the circle, but like Chuchu said, open field is not going to be easy for any of these teams.
Especially RRQ, they are very experienced when it plays to this kind of terrain. They know what they are doing. They are one of the most respected player, and they are actually in the compound where they're most dominant at, just outskirts of Chinky, if I'm not mistaken here. And D2E, when we ask all the players out there, they are having a high respect for RRQ, even though they are not the number one for their respective region right now. But RRQ used to be the CFall 2019 champions. We're talking about very experienced veteran players here for RQ, having the most men, while Talon having only 2 men left. Bad boys, what you gonna do when they come for you? We're gonna have to wait and see, because he's only have one person there for that shot. KOG on the other hand, still having 3 men. They're having a hell lot of kills on their side. The last time we remember, Braga got himself 7 kills just by himself. Imagine the whole team kill points for now. But back to as the games we go, RQ is actually being not really favored by the circle, which KOG is touching the rim of it. Same goes for bad boys. Everybody is proning because that's not much covers played, not much cover to be played with at this time.
Yeah, really not much cover. This is a big open field, and now the grenade starts to rain from multiple angles here. And oh, look at this, the vehicle moves in from the side of KOG. RRQ, they are proning and going to smoke after smoke, but that's also going to be difficult for them because they can't see outside the smoke. This is TPP, ladies and gentlemen. So now we do see here the movement from Madara going to the smoke as well. D2E try to spray and try to get somebody, but cannot connect his shots. But Ernie looks like he's been knocked down and taken out by Braga on another angle. KOG, they are hanging on to this strongly, but well, we'll need to see. It is top 4 teams here.
RRQ still struggling to keep everybody alive, and Team Talon is trying to keep everything afloat as well. KOG seems like they are being favored by the Circle God so far, but that airdrop just happened to be taunting every single player. This is Madara taking a lot of shots here, a lot of damage onto himself, but return back by Beer trying to get more of that kills up. Pina almost got put down as well, and Madara is bleeding out. He keep on spraying for Beer, but at the same time, the blue is breathing behind your back. It's taking every life there is, and all the life form that is still alive for the players in this game are forced to move, are forced to crawl themselves, proning on the ground. Make sure they can get themselves not taken by the blue into the safe zone. They go by Pino will be knocked down to 2 teams only. Only RRQ and KOG left, and Team Talent eliminated at 3rd place so far.
Oh, and now looks like KOG. They do have the numbers, but 1 knockdown though. And now RRQ versus KOG here, ladies and gentlemen. We will see a final circle coming up really soon, but not much cover for these 2 teams. So who will make the first move, who will make the later move, we'll need to see. It looks like the circle is again trolling all these teams just in the middle of the open field. And now Beer, another angle, try to see the other side, but KOG, they are still playing this very patiently. Beer with the shot go out, but does not connect enough yet. And now left-right shots being knocked out, but oh, not yet knocked out, but left-right shots being sprayed out, but looks like no knockout yet. And Beer still proning, try to find the right angle, but it's tough.
It's 2v3, but at the same time, this will be the last circle. It's shrinking in, smaller than should been. Probably will be the last circle that we're witnessing into this game. Hopefully, they have their utilities ready out for all the players. G9 got 1 is down against the odds now. It's equal back. Fair play. 2v2, and we have Bolt and Braga that's left. These 2 teams is not bowing out that soon. G9. And also the rest of RAQ, we're talking about Bia, his parent right now. Concept will be finished off by G9 just now. Down to Braga and Boss. G9 and Bia try to locate, but KOG, Kings of Gamers, getting 1 more knockdown there. Bia bleeding out. Now it's against the odds again. 1v2. G9, can he clutch this one out? This is a real close one. Braga sending up just now, took the risk. G9, and then it's KOG pinning down the SEA 2019 champions just now. The fall CFall 2019 champion bow down to Kings of Gamers Club